Well, what up, everybody? Happy Turn Up with TAVA Tuesday it is, as yours truly, Miss Jazzy and
December Rose of Prosperity. Doula, good morning.
Yes, we are live on this beautiful day it is. I'm super excited for all of you that have decided to chime in and tune in with us today. So I'm just excited to be here just to see what this hour is going to unfold, as we're going to be talking all things TAVA. As you know, if you know anything about me, your girl, I'm about that lifestyle, and that's that all natural, plant-based, really from the inside out. And I'm super excited about our featured guest that's going to join us to chop it up for this hour. So how you feeling, Prosperity Doula? You're looking all queenified this morning. Yes.
Good morning.
I love how you always wrap your hair like that and just, bring that melanin goddess vibe wherever you step on the scene, ma'am. Yeah.
Look, I try to show up for the culture on the daily. So feeling good, feeling so much better this week. Thank goodness. For those you don't know, I had COVID the last couple weeks, so I'm on the end of this journey. Praise the Lord. I was vaccinated, so it didn't do me too bad. It felt like the flu. But I'm here. I'm in the land of the living. I'm praising and thanking God every day. But one thing that helps boost your immune system is eating clean and having that bowel system cleaned out and flushing all that garbage through, and so TAVA definitely helps with that. Getting that stuff flushed through. That Valet 30, we're going to talk about that. Getting them vitamins, all those things, being nourished and having those vitamins and nutrients helps your body to fight off these things. So we're going to be talking about it. We got a special guest that I'm excited about. And what you got for the folks on Turn Up with TAVA Tuesday?
Well, for me, I always turn up on Tuesday. I got to definitely give a big shout out to my personal sponsor, my success coach, triple going crown diamond, Miss TK Walker, because it's truly because of her, yes, that I even found out about TAVA. So, my testimony goes a little bit like this. I just remember rebounding from divorce, and I was going through the transition, and she reached out to me about the opportunity, but I wasn't focused. I hadn't been paying attention. I just told her, I was going through divorce, blah, blah, blah. And a year later, she came back, not right away. So it was like the following year, she came back and grabbed me. And when I found out, because I met Miss Walker through a previous organization, my very first network marketing company, Total Life Changes TLC. So I knew of her then. But when she told me that Mr. Kenny Lloyd was the CEO, I was like, what? I already knew based on his character, his leadership, the fact that he had produced several millionaires. Like, I was like, let me sign up without even trying the products. Basically, that's what I did. And what's so significant about when I signed up, it was like a couple days before my birthday, March 23rd to be exact. March 25th is my birthday. I received my products on my birthday. So that was like happy birthday to myself. I celebrated all weekend long. There was an actual TAVA event in Columbia that following weekend that Miss Walker was going to be there. So it all was in alignment for me to say I was at the right place at the right time. And, of our 4 amazing products that we offer, the products are not on trial. They the real deal, Holyfield. If you need an overall cleanse, we got that Vacia Detox tea that's going to cleanse you out, right? Not the laxative, the harsh stuff. But as you mentioned, that liquid Valet 30, that's our liquid multivitamin. That's my daily mojo. If y'all really rock with me for real, y'all know I go live every morning and say, here's the life, everybody. The fact that we're still here and I yet remain, I want to embrace all the blessings that the Lord has my name on. I take a shot every single day. Liquid over the pill form. The liquid's going straight in. The flare. I feel like I'm the flare ambassador, honey, because that flare would take you there. You got your own testimony about that flare. You already know. And I know you love the coffee. And so the fact that we can talk about it and chop it up today, again, I definitely want to give a big shout out to our CEO and founders, Mr. Kenny and Shantae Lloyd. We love them so much, just their style and grace and what they do for the people that the average household, right, could earn the extra that they need to sustain their lifestyle. And so, I mean, there's so much more I could talk about. We can go on and on and on. You know, when you're passionate about something, you just want to be able to educate and engage the people that they know it's even an option. I know there's like thousands of hundreds of health and wellness organizations that people can pick and choose from. But for me, it was the culture, the fact that TAVA is the very first that looked like me owned that offers this type of a business. And so for that alone, I was like, I'm here for it. And I told my kids, I was like, your mama going to be a part of history. This will go down in the history books to know there'll never be a first of a Black-owned health and wellness network marketing organization. TAVA is it. So if you don't know nothing about it, you're going to find out about it today, right?
Yeah, look, you're going to learn today. You're going to learn today. Now, listen, one of my favorite things, and I know we'll get into some of the products more a little bit later, is that flare. It does take you there. And I'm already high energy as far as, you know, I'm up late working. And so it doesn't make you crash. It just gives you a natural push. And I know I took it late in the day one time. I was working on a project late. I think I took it like around 7 or 8 o'clock at night. That's if you are a high strung person with high energy. Like I'm very nocturnal, so I get more productive and more energized at nighttime. Mm-hmm. You don't want to take that at nighttime. I think I was up for 2 days, just like you know what I'm saying. And so for those of you who need an energy boost to deal with fatigue during the workday, who deal with maybe a little bit of brain fog, I am a personal witness to testify and tell you today that flare will definitely take you there wherever you're trying to go. If you're just trying to get through the day with the kids, we got a lot of home-based CEOs, okay, a lot of mommy bosses. And so if you're a mom boss and you're just trying to get through the day with the kids, you got a home-based business, or you're just the CEO of your household, because people underestimate all the work that it takes to just be a home care for your home, to care if you have a husband or if you don't, or just take care of your children, take care of your house. That is a full-time job in and of itself. So shout out to all the moms, shout out to all the boss moms. If you're just trying to get through the day and you just need that extra push, that little bit of energy to help you to focus, if you're doing your work day, and now school is back in session. So for those of you who are teachers, shout out to our teachers. We love and appreciate our teachers. We're gonna have to do a teacher special day, Steph, on Miss Jazzy and the Prosperity Doula. We're gonna have to do a whole special just for the teachers. But if you're teaching, okay, and or if you're in college, high school, and you deal with a little bit of brain fog, a little bit of, you know, especially when that itis hits you after lunchtime. That might be the perfect time to pop a flare, maybe while you're having lunch, so that you don't get down into that after lunch slump. Y'all know what I'm talking about, when that itis hits you and you be somewhere like that at your desk, okay? Or at least I'd be like that sometimes after I eat. And so if that's you, or if you work in second or third shift and got a job that in manufacturing or whatever the case, or shout out to our CNAs and our nursing staff and all our caregivers, our home caregivers that work through the night. You know, this is for you. Do you do transportation? Are you in the trucking industry? Okay. Listen, if you need to stay awake and stay alert, this is for you. It's that thing that takes you up but doesn't drop you and let you down and crash you and burn you. You know, with those Red Bulls, those monster drinks, there's so many of them out there. The Rockstar drinks, I could probably go down the list and list all those things. You know, they're going to get you up there all right, but they're also going to drop you off a cliff. And another thing that they're going to do is put a bunch of sugar and other chemicals in your system that you do not need. So listen, if you want an all natural energy alternative, Flare is the one that's going to get you there. I gave every profession almost. I used to be a minister. You used to have to get up at 5 something in the morning and get over to the church house and be there all day. So ministers and pastors, those folks who got to be there before the doors open and after the doors close, and you need that little boost to get you through the day. It's for everybody. It's for everybody. It's safe. It's natural. And it's going to take you up without dropping you off a cliff. And you need that. I need that. So that's my personal testimony about that Flare. It will take you there for real.
Now, you know what? We could go on and talking about these products, because we're going to come back and talk about the coffee. Because, you know, we got that CBD infused coffee. So that's like the feel good without the high. And you, as well as your mom, is a coffee drinker. But listen, let's go ahead and bring around our featured guest of the hour. I am a business partner. We are a business partner, I should say, with her, but I've been watching her from the sideline. I've been seeing her be consistent. She's posting and sharing her business. What I found out, though, that TAVA is her very first network marketing business. She started in July 2020. She says she loves the products and she's basically incorporated them with her other products, body butters, waist trainers, also digital books for NFTs. So finances and meal plans. Will y'all help me to welcome to the live this morning my sister from another mother, Miss KeKe Sanders.
Hey! Thank you
welcome
so
to Miss Jazzy and the Prosperity Doula Live. I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy morning just to chop it up with us as we're sharing now really a part of what our lifestyle is, as being what we say as marketing consultants or TAVA consultants, sharing these all natural products with the world. You look absolutely amazing. How you feeling this morning?
I am feeling amazing, y'all. You know, y'all said y'all was going to talk about that coffee later, but I got mine right here. Okay. So I love it. I love it iced. So I actually just take the coffee and I got these cute little ice cube trays that make ice balls. I make the coffee with the 6 to 8 ounces of water, mix it up, and then I pour it into my my ice tray and freeze it. And then I just add my protein drink with it, and I have my iced coffee. It's just like a frappuccino. It's delicious.
Oh, that is okay. So that is an amazing idea because me personally, I've been saying I'm gonna do it, and I've not yet tried it iced. You know, I've always drank it hot.
And this way, it's not watered down either. So I mean, so yeah. So if you like the protein drinks, like the Premier Protein or any type of protein drinks, I like the caramel one. So I add the caramel protein drink to the coffee, and I drink this all day. Plus, you know, it helps with my appetite suppressant. So it gives me that fullness from the protein drink. Amazing.
Oh, wow. Well, that's definitely a strategy of how we can mix up that coffee, y'all. Absolutely. Because I promise you one thing about these products, our products are not on trial. There's testimony after testimony after testimony. And let me make this disclaimer that I always say, we don't claim to cure or mitigate diseases, but it's the testimonies for me. And people have continued to prove that these products work. And so I think we got a few folks that's chiming in before we really get on in. We want to do a roll call. Prosperity Doula, who working with us early on this Turn Up with TAVA Tuesday.
Good morning to all the folks that have been faithful to our live. Thank you and welcome to Turn Up with TAVA Tuesday. Miss Ernell Ford, I think she might have been the first one on here this morning. Our good sister and friend girl, Miss Deirdre McLeod. Good morning. Look, she said she had her shot right now when she was watching. Sister India is tuned in. She said she was running a little behind, but she done showed up she done walked in with the church hand up. Good morning. We got Asan, Donna. I hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Good morning. Look, we got Brother Keith Liddell checking in. He says, abundant rising queens, abundant rising king, back to you. What's up, Miss Angela Thorpe? Happy TAVA Tuesday, queen. Thank you so much. And Deidre wanted to chime in right quick and just say that iced caprice is amazing, that she drinks it daily, cold in the day and hot at night. Okay, now. So listen, we got Miss Linda Meadows is on here. Good morning, queen. Thank you for all of those that have been tuning in faithfully every day. Listen, we appreciate you. And that's why we ask for you to do the roll call and tell us your name, because we want to show you some love. So look, we love you from Miss Jazzy and the Prosperity Doula. We love you. Thank you. We appreciate you. We thank God for you. We praise God. We glorify God that he allowed you to wake up in your right mind with the ability to live, move, and have your being, and that your feet are planted flat on the ground on top of the devil head on today.
Come on,
so thank you for showing up on the live. And what's up, Miss KeKe? Nice to meet you for the first time. Well, I'm so happy to have you too this morning. You got to tell us about your products. I know that you also do TAVA, but we're women owned. We want to bless the women. We want to promote your businesses. So there's other things that you do. Tell us what you do. And listen, for you guys that are watching, we have Miss Sanders' information scrolling across the bottom of the screen. If you want to connect with her, you got her website, you got her phone number, you got everything you need to get in touch with Miss KeKe and get these awesome products she's talking about. So what else do you got going on? I heard Miss Jazzy say something about a waist trainer, because Lord, My waist need all the training it can get. And whatever else you got going on, tell us about how we can get up with you and get what you got.
Absolutely. Well, TAVA just basically exploded my mind to so many different ideas and so many different avenues that I could use with these products. So when I actually started, let me just go back a little bit as to how I got into TAVA. Okay. I suffered from not being able to go to the restroom. The doctors would prescribe me certain prescriptions that did not work, only gave me gas. So I started looking into all natural products to see if they would start working. And I started mixing different things together. You know how you do. You go on Google and you look at all these different herbs and adding lemon and all these different teas that you mix up together. And that just got over consuming. So at that point, I ended up seeing a Facebook post from my upline that basically asked me if I wanted to lose X number of pounds, drop the colored heart. So I dropped the heart. She reached back out to me. She told me about this amazing tea that comes in like this little sachet, and all you pretty much have to do is just add water and drink it. And she said, let me go ahead and send you something and see if it's going to work out for you, because I explained to her what I was looking for. So when I tried it and I drank it, I was like, oh my goodness. Wow. You have no idea how good it felt to finally go to the bathroom.
Ooh, did y'all hear that?
So, I was like, this is amazing. And it only took one pack. It worked on that one pack. Yeah. And on top of that, I had lost 3 pounds. But I knew that was because of the backup and getting rid of the toxins. So I just continued doing it. And when I found that it was working for me, you know how we do as women. Girl, let me tell you. So I started sharing it with everybody. And I wasn't getting paid. I was just giving away my own supply. So that's when my upline, she wasn't my upline at that point. We had just started, talking a lot and, becoming good friends. And she said, girl, you just need to go ahead on and join me so that we can reach out to more people together. So she didn't present it to me as a job. She presented it to me as a platform or an opportunity to reach more people, to share the information so that they could also share it too. And I guess that's what really intrigued me, was that, I could actually find a platform or a purpose to let people know that it's something out there. These, you don't have to put all your attention to what the doctor tells you to take. The doctors are not always right. They human just like us. So I just wanted people to know that they could actually take it upon themselves and find something that works. And that's basically how it all started. So then when I started losing weight, I said, oh, let me start getting these waist trainers into it too, because I was already doing waist training. Because even when I was in high school, I was always the one on the dance team with a little bit of fluff around the waist. And I ain't care. I still put on a little outfit, but yeah, I did have that little extra spare tire. So, waist training has always been a part of my life for like forever. But since I started incorporating the waist training and also the sweat cream and the plastic wraps, it just started blowing up, because people were saying not only are they eliminating the toxins through going to the restroom, but they're also sweating it out. Okay, so that's when I said, okay, TAVA, y'all just don't know how much y'all done bless me. I'm actually giving people energy. I'm helping people, lose weight, lower their cholesterol, help regulate their blood sugar. My mom is 72 years old. She's on the product. She now does not take her blood pressure medicine anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, she's also lost about 27 pounds.
Whoa.
Yeah. She's amazing. And she's moving around a lot too. And that's what I like, because moms, that's my girl. Mom's got to stay around with me. But she is my biggest supporter, my hype man. She's willing to, get on these videos and help me build content. So, I don't know if you saw it or not, but she's got the 2 bottles doing it as weights, because she loves the Valet 30. And we just loving the products. I mean, basically, it's kind of like a family affair. So I have an extended family all around the world with TAVA, and I am just loving it. But yeah, my product is I have the waist trainer. Whoop. This is a double band waist trainer. I also have the wrap band as well. But they are all available on my website, www.mzkeke225.com. You can also Google me, Miss KeKe 225, and I'll come right on up. I also incorporated the body cream, which is a mixture of shea butter, coconut oil, tea tree oil, as well as it's one more ingredient in it that I whip up to put air in it to make it softer and more, I guess, more creamy when you put it on, and it's not greasy. What brought that about was my sister's son suffered from eczema, and she was looking for something to help, keep down the irritation. And that's when I told her, I was like, well, I was told that these work. So I started just mixing them up, and it worked. So she said, girl, you gotta start selling this. You gotta start selling this. So I mean, it's like every time I mix it up, she's like, since I helped you come up with the idea, I get mine for free. So
Lord, you know how we do.
She always gets her container for free. And I put it in one of those, those nice jars with the sealable lid. So it's a really nice container that it comes in, and it's about 20 ounces that you get for $20. So it's a good.
That's a lot.
For a really long time. Okay, so so y'all make sure you come and you visit my website. I got a whole lot of information on my website. You can learn more about the products. I got videos on there about the products. I got testimonies about the products. I also have reviews that people have placed in regards to how the products actually work for them. So yeah, Miss KeKe 225, Google me. And I look forward to hearing from you all on my website.
Listen, big shout out to you, Miss KeKe Sanders. What up, everybody, on this Turn Up with TAVA Tuesday? For those of you that are just chiming in, we've been chopping it up for the past few minutes, hearing from our featured guest of the hour, my sister from another mother, as well as business partner within TAVA, Miss KeKe Sanders, realizing that we all here have testimonies of having used this product, and the fact that we collectively have made a choice and decision that not only do we want to change lives, bodies, but bank accounts, right? And so we have 4 amazing products with TAVA, and that's our Bacia Detox Tea. That is the overall cleanse. I tell people it's not a weight loss tea, but it's a waist loss tea that has the benefits of you losing weight when you release the waste, right? Because even for myself, even though I'm a slim, thin kind of chick, I still detox. We still breathe toxins in the air. There's things that we even clean our households with that may be toxic, just toxicity that we need to get out of our body. So if you've never detoxed before, or it's been a while, I promise you, all you need is one.
All you need is one.
Good emotion. It has 4 amazing ingredients. You're talking about senna. That's what's going to get that gut all pristine and clean. Papaya, chamomile, and dextrin fiber. That's like adding that leafy vegetable to your diet. So you definitely want to be able to flush it with more water. So in order for you to have a great TAVA experience to flush your guts, not on an empty stomach, right? You want to make sure it's like before or after you eat. Me personally, I do it while I'm eating and then flushing it with more water. That is important. People always say, well, how does it taste? So I'm going to allow us each. I mean, Prosperity Doula, what's your thought on the taste, and maybe what do you do to kind of spice up the taste? So let's talk about the taste for the tea. People want to know what it tastes like.
Well, the tea all by itself just tastes like a herbal natural tea. It doesn't have a lot of flavor all by itself. It tastes very healthy all by itself. I remember when we gave the kids a shot of the Valet 30, and my son Israel said, that tastes like healthiness. Is that what he said? He said that tastes like healthiness. So, but with the tea, it doesn't have much of a flavor. It's just herbs and minerals and all those things that are in there. What I like to do is I like to mix it with a flavor packet, and you can get those sugar-free flavor packets. They've got all kinds now. They got the Crystal Light, they got the Hawaiian Punch Time, they got the Skittles kind. They got, I mean, just get anything. You go down the drink aisle in Publix or Walmart or Target or wherever you do your shopping, get you a flavor packet, put that in a 16-ounce bottle of water, put the tea in there, shake it up, and drink it. I'm one of those people who my metabolism moves like molasses, so it doesn't kick in right away. It takes a couple hours for mine to start, moving through, and everybody's body is different. So my recommendation for you is the very first time you try it, to try it on a weekend where you can be close to the house so you can see how is it affecting you. And also, not everybody may need a whole packet. You're going to find out you might can do half a pack in 16 ounces. You might and split it up between 2 bottles. You might can split it up in between 3 bottles, depending on how your body was. Now, I'm a big girl. I'm a thick girl. I got a lot of earth and I got a lot of stuff to move through this earth. And so I could do a whole packet and by now I know how it works with my body, and I can schedule when I take it, knowing about the time that I'm going to need to be in the restroom and what I need to be eating and that kind of thing, so I don't feel some kind of way. So you got to know your body and let it work with your body and get your routine down. But I like what Miss Jazzy said, where she said, this is not a weight loss tea. This is a waist loss tea. And see, getting out of the idea of weight loss, because that narrows it down just to the community of folks who think that they need to lose weight. And this, we're not narrowing it down to that. We're not going to pigeonhole this tea into that bracket. This is for everybody, because everybody needs waist loss. And when you think about weight, or when you think about toxins, or when you think about you have a friend, Steph, that complained that she hadn't been able to have a bowel movement for over a month. I think almost for over. I cannot even imagine. Okay. And I know there's people out there that deal with this, but I cannot even imagine the discomfort of not having a bowel movement for a month. I can't even listen, y'all. When I be around Thanksgiving time, when we be eating all the macaroni and cheese and dressing and curing on, and I be so ready to drop a load, the whole house be about to blow up off the bricks. I cannot even imagine holding on to that waste in my body and the discomfort of being backed up and being constipated. And listen, we keep it all the way real and transparent on this show. If you are dealing with something like that, jump in Miss KeKe's inbox, jump in Miss Jazzy's inbox, go to the website you see at the bottom, kekes.tavalifestyle.com. Text her, message her, get with Miss Jazzy. You do not have to deal with that. You do not have to keep suffering with that. You can get these things flowing and moving. And one thing that Miss KeKe said is that she went to the doctors and they were giving her stuff and it wasn't working. Listen, I'm reminded of that lady with the issue of blood that said she had spent all her money with the doctors and stuff until she had got down at the hem and touched the hem of the garment, and that moved it. Look, this is your hem. This is the hem I'm going to need you to touch. I need you to touch this tea and let this flow start moving the way that it's supposed to, okay? The flavor by itself is just a natural, pretty bland taste. It's just a tea, okay? So you add what you want to. You could drink it warm or you could drink it cold. I do both. Okay, so if you like warm tea, maybe a lot of y'all out there will mix your ginger and your lemon and maybe turmeric or whatever. You already have different elixirs that you put together. Just add this to it, okay? Or shake it up in a flavor or whatever you want to do. I have this big old gallon water that I haven't been faithful using. And sometimes I'll put a flavor in that, fill it all the way up with water and drop a tea down in that and shake it. And I'll sip on it all day. And what that does for me is just keep me generally regular. It's like having a fiber supplement. And so listen, there's many ways that you can do it, but just get it done. Get this waste out of your body. And sometimes, waste, look, what we do understand is that waist loss does equal weight loss. I heard Miss KeKe say that she had been backed up and she did end up losing 3 pounds. Okay. But that's not the only goal. That is something that's going to naturally take place as you eliminate waste. So just know that that's something that's naturally taking place, and it's good. It's a win-win-win. Okay, win for the weight loss, win for the waist loss, and win for your body, which is doing the detox. You cannot.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah. So Miss KeKe Sanders, thank you, Prosperity Doula. How's your tea flavor with you? How do you mix it up? How do you shake it up? Let's talk about it.
Absolutely. Well, this was the flagship product that, got me started. So of course, when I first got it, I did it, just straightforward, black and white, like the directions say. I put it in 16 ounces of water. I shook it up and I drank it. I didn't like it very much, but I knew that I had to actually get it down. And that's one good thing about me, is that I can actually, tolerate different tastes, textures, what have you. So when I drank it, I was like, this tastes like water. So I said, well, let me see if I can kind of jazz it up a little bit. So like all of you, I started adding the drink mixes. But I did notice that, like Doula said, I started adding more water. So instead of doing 16 ounces, I do a big bottle of 33 ounces and put 2 drink mixes in it and drink it. And I noticed by doing that, I have more to empty out, because I guess the water helps keep it flowing.
That's right.
It helps get my water intake in, since I am drinking more water as well. And I also noticed that I'm flushing it out both ways. So it'll be flushing out from the urine, and you're also flushing out from the bowel. So adding more water for me works best, as well as with my mom. My mom is at the point where she can only do half. So she'll make a big jug and put it in, and she'll drink on that one jug for like 4 days. So you got to look at it too as a factor of, depending on how your body is, this could actually be more cost effective for you than actually going to the store and getting the supplements off the shelf. Yeah. Because if one pack lasts you 4 days,
right,
you're paying pennies.
That's right.
You're paying pennies for it. So I actually, my favorite flavor, y'all, is strawberry pineapple. Ooh. So I take a strawberry mix and a pineapple mix and mix it up, and it smells so good and it tastes so good. And I drink it with and after my last meal. So because it's so much, because it's 33 ounces. Yeah. So I can drink it with my meal, but I don't end up finishing it. But before I end up going to bed, I drink it. And I'm like you, it's slow. I already know mine is like clockwork. 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm there.
I'm the same way. I know when it's coming. It'll wake you up. Like, hello.
Time I drink it in the evening, 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm right there. And that's what I love about it, because you got to remember, previous to TAVA, there was nothing. Wow. I may have had a couple of pebbles, but I know I ate more than pebbles for dinner. So I should be expelling more than pebbles. But but once I started taking TAVA, I was like, okay.
That is amazing. So now for me personally, I add honey to mine. I'm a honey girl. So no sugar, y'all, if you're thinking about doing this. And the one thing I also want to address, for those of you that are turning up with us on this Turn Up with TAVA Tuesday, what up, everybody? Happy Tuesday, y'all. So I add honey to mine. One thing I always tell people too, because they want to know, well, how often should I take it? I mean, that's going to be dependent on your body and your lifestyle and what it is that you do. I do not personally detox daily. There's some people, though, that need to detox daily. They have an end result or goal, or they do suffer with IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome. Listen, if you or anybody you know do not use the bathroom daily, we have solutions. Yes. Natural alternatives that work. How it's going to work for you, it varies with your body. But what I can tell you is the Vasia means to empty, and it's going to empty. If you do the Vasia going to do you. So only thing I know is get with the person that maybe even invited you to this live that is a part of TAVA. You can hit me up at missjazzy.tavalifestyle.com, or you got Miss KeKe 225, right? TAVAlifestyle.com. Y'all can hit us up and see. Prosperity Doula left herself out, because let me just go ahead and spill the tea. Let me go ahead and spill the tea. Because she joined TAVA, she just not active yet. That part. Okay. So you can hit up the Prosperity Doula too and get her order and bring her all the way back at the. Stop playing, Prosperity Doula. Stop playing.
Look, shout out real quick to Miss Demita Sinclair, who says that she is
welcome, Miss Demita.
Hey,
and she is a believer, so that is awesome. Crystal Banks said the Vicia detox works. Yes. Look, Unrai, I'm probably saying that wrong. Unrai Banks says the Vicia detox is customizable for everyone, and that is just right. That's right. So I love that we got people. Yeah. We got a lot of people in here supporting you this morning, Miss Sanders. So that is awesome. This stuff is really changing lives, and yes, I need to get on my business with Tom. That's why.
Come on back. Look, so this is what it's all about. This is real life. We're real people, real life, but we're sharing our personal testimonies. And what this really does for those of you that are watching, those of you that are listening, those of you that have, I know if y'all rock with Miss KeKe, y'all know she consistent. If y'all rock with me, you know I'm consistent. And so the next product we'll chop up about is a Valet 30. That's our liquid multivitamin. Every single day, taking that one shot all in. One thing, the Prosperity Doula, she coined, what you call that Valet 30?
That Valet 30 is that communion juice with a boost. That's a communion juice with a boost, honey. You take that and you just say, thank you, Lord. Take it in the morning. Thank you, Lord. Lord, we thank. Just let that be a little devotional time where you take that communion juice with the boost. Honey. If you're going to take it, you might as well put the boost in there. It's that communion juice with a little Holy Ghost anointing on there with all them vitamins and minerals for you.
Absolutely. So it's really everything from A to Z. When you think about the multivitamin, because I used to do a multivitamin pill too. I would do a multi-pill. I would do a drop of zinc, a drop of vitamin D3, and that colloidal silver. But the fact now that ditch the pills, as our double diamond Nina Moore would say, and come on over to the liquid side, because you're talking 95% absorption rate. You do the pill, by the time it break down, dissolve, you pee some of it out and get through that gelatin wrap, you might get 3%. Maybe 10, if that. But KeKe, let's talk about the Valet 30. How does it taste? What's your feedback on the Valet 30 for the people?
Oh my God, the Valet 30 is so good, y'all. I have to actually force myself to stop drinking it. I'm serious, y'all. I take 2 shots. I do. I take 2 shots, and let me tell you why. So, I'm actually still in the corporate America. So I actually work out in the field. I'm one of the only females that actually install routers and switches and things for different businesses. So it requires me to be outside with the public. When COVID hit, my job is considered, that specialty job that's needed. Essential. Yes. Thank you. So I was considered an essential worker, even though I ain't get paid essential pay. But anyway, that's another story. But so I never stopped working. I still had to go out. So when everybody, started working from home, that made it even more important for me to be available to make sure that these company services were still up. Now, granted, there was nobody in the office, but everything turned where I had to start going into homes. And you don't really know what's going on in homes. You don't know if that person, is at home because they tested positive or anything like that. So it was very, very important for me to keep my immune system up. My mom had just been released from physical therapy right before COVID exploded. So she was actually in a nursing home. And right after we brought her home, that nursing home was quarantined because they had a high rate of COVID cases that had risen. So with me actually being, a primary caregiver for her, and I'm out in the public, I couldn't actually put her in that position of her health being, jeopardized. So it was essential for me to take this. And I just doubled up. I masked up, I gloved up, I took my clothes off outside. It was essential. And I can honestly say that let me knock on wood. Speak things into existence. I've never tested positive. So, even with me actually being out and all of this, I have yet to test positive. So, y'all, I ain't making no medical claims. I'm just telling y'all my story.
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
My story. This for me is my armor. Okay. This is my armor. I take 2 shots a day because I'm out in the field. It tastes like berries to me, Some days, I ain't gonna even lie, some days I don't know if maybe I'm just having one of them fiend moments. Sometimes it tastes like chocolate cherries. But I mean, it could be, just that I'm feeding chocolate. But yeah, sometimes it gives me that chocolate cherry taste. But I love it. These little packs right here, we need to take a poll on, which one tastes better, the bottle or the pack. Because, when I take this pack, I really get like the cheesy jitteries, I get the when I take this pack. So so y'all need to get with any one of us to get the bottle, but the travel packs are amazing because I was actually able to put these in my carry-on and get through TSA with no problem. I couldn't take this because I wasn't checking my bag. So I couldn't take this, but I was able to take these and had no problem getting through TSA.
Only thing I can tell you is a berry, cherry, mango puree kind of taste. Even if you can't get with the taste, you can mix it in juice. You can put it in a smoothie. Right. I mean, I done sipped on it with some Crown apple before. So however you get it in, that Valet 30 is everything your body needs from A to Zinc. So get you some is what I would say. We about to run out of time before we get through all the products. But that Flair, now let me tell you, that Flair for me is, I say that's like my mojo too, because when I'm driving distances, y'all know I gig. I'm the hostess with the most. When you give me the mic, if I'm going to be gigging, that Flair will keep me, I'm already on 10, but I'm not going to be tired. I'm not going to be sluggish. So again, for those of you that travel, I know many of you travel hours at a time on a daily basis based on your job to and from your workplace. So the Flair is just not only an energy booster, but it's also mental clarity and focus with that selenium and chromium in there. It's also got your B complex in there, your D's in there. So it's a great proprietary blend of giving you the feel good of that energy high without the crash, without the jitters, without the burn. And as Prosperity Doula told you, I mean, y'all got to be careful. I messed around and took that Flair too late in the midnight hour. And I know I was up for 2 days. I might have slept 2 hours, but I was on a mission and I was focused to get something done. And that Flair, I promise you, in physical form, I should have been tired, but that get up and go that I needed came through that Flair. What's your testimony again? You want to share anything additional on that, Prosperity Doula?
Look, I just know it works. I came out the gate talking about the Flair. And as somebody who has high energy, we can sometimes get a little brain fog in the middle of the day or, get a little weary when I'm working on a long project. You pop that and it takes you where you need to go. That mental clarity, for those of you who have those jobs where sometimes you got to be in that cubicle or you got to be somewhere dealing with folks that make you tired or whatever the case is, just that mental clarity. Or like I said, for the mom bosses, the household CEOs, if it's just home running behind these children and you just need a little extra energy, you know what I'm saying? That Flair is going to help you out. It's going to help you out. Like I said, I take it for just clarity. A lot of the time I'm working on projects that have a lot of details. I have to focus a lot and my mind could be here, there, and everywhere. I might be a little bit tired from the night before, and just taking one of those helps me to just focus in on what I'm doing, give me clarity of mind, and chase that fatigue away. You know what I'm saying? And with all of these, and one thing I want to say that is with all of these, listen, you can't, there's no miracle elixirs or cures out here. We don't not claim to cure or mitigate any diseases. Well, all of these, you're going to have to incorporate a lifestyle change to get to truly amplify. Okay. All these things are good on their own. Flair is awesome on its own. Valet 30 is awesome on its own. Vasia Tea, it stands on its own. The Caprisa, all these stand alone in their own right as powerful products that are able to help you with your health. But you also have to put some lifestyle changes around it. So I want to encourage you to get up and get out and walk around the block. I want you to, if you're working in the office, walk around the parking lot. Okay. If you're a mom and you're home with the kids and maybe you can't get out, just go out into the front yard or the backyard, get you some vitamin D, get you in that sun. African Americans and especially African American women are disproportionately affected by vitamin D deficiency. So have you been dealing with aching joints? Have you been feeling tired? Have you even been feeling depressed? Did you know that vitamin D deficiency presents itself as depression sometimes? You might can't figure out why you feel feeling like that, girl, get your ass up and go outside. Okay, Mister, get your behind up. And y'all know I have to remind y'all that this ain't church. I'm very spiritual. I love the Lord, but I cuss a little. Get your behind up and go outside. You might just need some sun therapy. Okay, so I want to encourage you also, while you're using these products, to think about it as a lifestyle. You see it if we put TAVA Lifestyle Consultant behind Miss KeKe Sanders' name, because this is not just a product you're going to take and just expect it to fix all your issues. It's definitely going to help whatever you're going through, but you have to have a mindset shift from the top down, from the inside out. Detox, the Basia tea is going to detox your body, but I want to encourage you just a little bit to detox your life. Okay. Yeah. Are you consuming things on social media that's not healthy for your heart, mind, and soul? Are you answering the phone or responding to texts of people that's keeping up drama in your life? I want to encourage you to detox from the inside out. Okay. So we get that body feeling good. We get that mind clear. We get that soul feeling good. Get some goals ahead of you. Get some smart goals. Okay. That are clear, manageable, attainable. Okay. And just make this a change from the inside out and from the top to the bottom, and then watch your life turn around. Miss KeKe talked about that her mother has come off her medication, and I want to repeat and say again that we're not curing or mitigating any diseases, but listen, when you make up your mind, okay, where you make up your mind to go, your body will follow. Yes. So all of these things are going to help you with the decisions that you've already made. Absolutely. Detox your mind, detox your life, detox your body. Okay. Yeah. Get this communion juice with a boost. I heard my sister say that this is the armor. So listen, after you put on the breastplate of righteousness, after you put on the belt of truth, after you put on what else? The feet that shod with the gospel of peace, you take up the shield of faith and all that. I'm gonna need you to pop that, throw back that communion juice with the boost on top of that, and just go ahead and anoint the armor with the Valet 30, so you can get out here in these streets and do what you need to do in their full health and wellness. The scripture saying, I ain't gonna preach to you, but I am gonna preach to you. The scripture says that I would that you would be in good health. Okay, beloved, that you would be in good health. He talks about health and wealth, that you would prosper and be in good health. So in my mind, it is the Lord's will that we both prosper and be in good health, because that's what it says. And TAVA can help you to do just that. Both of them.
Absolutely. So one thing too that you mentioned, and I want to plug this because I'm gonna tell Dr. Bramwell on you, KeKe, you taking 2 shots now. Dr. Bramwell will say 1 shot, all in. So there is a such thing as doing too much of a good thing. And then our products do work synergistically. You're absolutely right. What's your feedback again on the Flare, KeKe? And we're gonna tap on out with that Caprice, and we're gonna call it time.
All right. Well, again, with the Flare, like she said, yes, you only need 1 shot, but okay. It's good, and I take 2. Now with the Flare, I like to take the Flare and open it up and put it in my Valet and take it that way, because I got a lot of people that have problem swallowing pills. Oh, yeah. But because it's a veggie cap, it opens up really easy. It opens up a part, and you can take the contents and pour it in anything. Even if you don't put it in your Valet, you can put it in some orange juice, some grapefruit juice, and you can just stir it up and then drink it that way. I've even incorporated the Flare into making energy drinks. Okay. So when you go on my website, you will see under Flare, there is an option where you can actually purchase energy drinks. So I do actually make energy drinks out of the Flare as well. And let me tell you what prompted this. I like to hang out in the club. Only because I like to listen to live music and have really great drinks. But sometimes you forget how many drinks you had, and you're a little toasty. So at that point, I said, shoot, well, this ain't got nothing but B vitamins in it. And when so click, click, click. Let me just go ahead on and take a Flare. I took the Flare. I was straight. Hangover gone. I was ready to go. So, if you had a hard night at the club or out drinking, you better come on home, take you a shot of Valet and a Flare, and you'll be all right when you wake up in the morning.
Look, Miss KeKe just done confessed that she 40 streets. But if you 40 streets, I'm gonna need you to get that flair and that valet 30 to get you back to the altar.
That's that bionic tonic. Okay. That's that bionic tonic, mixing that flair and that valet 30. Yeah, that flair keep me on that dance floor all night long. So listen, we already talked about the coffee. Only thing I'm gonna really say about our Caprice, it was named after our founder's wife, Miss Shantae Lloyd, the Caprice CBD infused coffee, no caffeine, a nice Colombian bean, and no THC. People always be like, I can't drink that tea. My job, I have random drug test. Listen, if you don't pass a drug test, it won't be because you drank our coffee.
They ain't gonna be because of that.
There's a whole certificate of analysis on our website that you will know there's 0% THC. I say it's to feel good without the high. So listen, with that being said, we didn't get a chance to talk about the travel. We're gonna have to come back because TAVA's added a whole travel component to our portfolio that we are having direct access to savings for hotels, resorts, and rental cars. So listen, if you or anybody you know going to travel between now and the end of the year, y'all need to hit us up because we got the hookup. We got the hookup. And so for all of you that are in TAVA Nation, what up, TAVA Nation, on this Turn Up with TAVA Tuesday. We appreciate all of you for rolling with us this hour. KeKe, it's not enough time. I know we're supposed to keep you a few minutes, and we already know went overtime, so we really honor you today. So again, for people that are watching, how can they reach out to you?
Okay, you can reach out to me at www.mzkeke225.com, or you can text me at 225-283-1088. If you can't remember all of that, just Google me. Yep. Miss KeKe 225, and I'll come right on up for you.
All right. Well, we appreciate you. Thank you for joining us today. Y'all show some love in the comments for our featured guest of the day, Miss KeKe Sanders. We appreciate you so much for being here. Again, we're about to close out this hour. Prosperity Doula, what's your final words of encouragement for the people?
My final word of encouragement is, listen, we talked about a lot of products here. We talked about a product that helps you with energy. We talked about a product that helps you with detox. We talked about a product that helps you to relax and to be calm. Okay. We talked about a product that helps you to focus. We talked about 3 or 4 different products here, but I want to tell you this, you are your primary defense against illnesses, against stress, against toxic situations and people. So I want to encourage you to assess your circle and assess yourself, and to make sure that you're not putting anything in, on, or around your body or your life, body, mind, and soul that could be toxic. Some of y'all got some people, places, and things in your life that are toxic, and you need to detox. Okay, check your circle. You might need to unfriend, unfollow, and block some folks on social media. You might need to take a break from social media for a couple of days. You may need to fast and pray a little bit. You may need to stop answering the phone for those people who are I want to encourage you to pick that thing back up today and put it back in front of you. Write the vision, make it plain so you can run with it. Whatever it is, you can do it. I just want to encourage you today to have a great day on purpose. Let everything you do today be intentionally for your good. Okay? That's my closing word.
And I'm going to say what all she said, right? So whatever she said, amen to that. So listen, if you or anybody you know one of these products, hit me up. I have a deal of the day. I'm doing the detox tea, 5 for $20. Normally 5 for $25, but it's $20 Tuesday. Let's do 5 for $20 a day just to try it. Hit me up. You can cash at me at Miss Jazzy, MZ Jazzy 2020, and I will get it to you. I will mail it to you. However, I just need you to get it in the try. We need your testimony. Or you can go to my website, Miss Jazzy, mzjazzy.tavalifestyle.com. Listen, it's been an amazing Turn Up with TAVA Tuesday. Until next time, tomorrow we're talking all things Wombversity. So listen, you don't want to miss it. Until next time, we love you guys. It's Turn Up with TAVA Tuesday.
Thank you.